Hello and welcome to episode 1 of Zero to Hero. Please excuse the lame pun. And in episode 1, we're going to be looking at exactly how to lure your boar. And this is a really important thing to be able to do, as boars do give a lot of extra resources at the start of the game, and they can really help you out along the way on your way to feudal. So it's very important that you learn how to lure a boar, and in this video I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. Now, the classic standard Dark Age start is to get 6 villagers on food, and then you're following 3 onto wood. Your 10th villager will be used to go and lure the boar with. And as you can see, I've set the map to all visible just so we don't have any trouble finding them, because sometimes they can be a bit pesky to find. That's why it's always important to find them early on. So as you can see, one boar over here and another one over here. We're going to lure this one first, as it's towards the front of our base and therefore the most exposed. Sometimes you can get pesky opponents trying to lure your boars without your permission. They're never very good. So you see 6 villagers on food right there, and then the following 3 are going to go onto wood. The next villager after that is going to be used to lure the boar, as I've already said, and we're going to set the gather points to the boar to do that. Now, to set the gather point to the boar, if you right-click, it will just say target's too far away to attack. You can't actually set the gather point like you would if you right-click to wood. Now, once this next villager has been created, you'll be able to see, hit 3, 2, 1, there we go. So if we press I and then left-click the boar, that will set the rally point to the boar. You could also just set the gather point by clicking there and left-clicking. So just set the gather point there, and the next villager that comes out will go and lure that boar. Let's move the sheep out the way, because sometimes they can interfere. And we're going to use these villagers that are gathering from the sheep to kill the boar when it gets close. So this villager is going to come over here, and it's important to remember that you have to hit the boar twice with the arrow. Otherwise, it might run back if you get out of range. There's 1, and there's 2, and now we're running. So we're heading back to the town centre, and these villagers are now going to be used to attack the boar when it gets close. So as you can see, the boar is chasing this villager. This one's hurrying up, and we're going to hit G and garrison in inside the town centre, get back to work, and there you go. So the last little bit was a little bit quick, I know that, and basically the reason you garrison inside the town centre is to stop him from dying if you don't have enough villagers, for instance, heading that way, or attacking the boar even. So you press G with the villager selected that's luring, and garrison him inside of the town centre. Now ideally we could have lured the boar a bit closer to the base. Unfortunately we attacked a little bit early with the villagers that were stood around, or gathering from the sheep even. These guys can go build a lumber camp over here. And yeah, so this is obviously just demonstration purposes, and hopefully you'll be able to see quite easily how it's done. Now obviously this boar is going to start running out of food soon, so let's drop this food off and go lure the next one. Now it's important to remember that you might not have a loom loom researched by the time you come to lure your boar. So obviously your villagers are going to be a lot easier to kill by the boar, and don't think that the boars aren't dangerous, because they are. They will kill your villagers if you leave them unattended. So here we go. 1 hit, 2 hits, and almost 2 hits, 2 hits, and run. He's bringing him back to here, and he's going to take a couple of hits, but obviously he should be fine. We've got a little bit of lag, unfortunately, because I'm recording at the same time. These villagers will be stood around. They can attack. He can garrison inside, and then send him back to work. There we go. So he took a very close call there. Almost died, in fact, and that was because I was a little bit slow with garrisoning him inside. Now, when you're first learning to do this, it's usually a good idea to practice with loom. Now, usually you'll see pros do it without loom, and that's because the cost of loom, which is 50 gold, could be used to make 2 militia extra, which can be handy for when you're doing a drush. So bear that in mind. But when you first start out, you want to first of all get a loom so that your villagers don't die extremely easily. Like you can see, this villager here, pretty low on health, and as is this one as well, only 4 left, so pretty close to death for him. So hopefully this has been useful. This will be the first of many tutorial videos helping you out with your game, and yeah, hopefully it's been useful. As usual, I've been Zach, and I will see you next time.